To find the antiderivative of sine 2x multiplied by the cosine 4x dx, first what you're going to do, you're going to use the way to add the angles. So precisely, you're going to use these numbers 2, the coefficients 2 and 4, in the following way. You're going to set this equal to 1/2 of the integral of the sine 2 plus 4x plus sine of 2 minus 4x dx. Right? So basically, what this is that I'm using this identity. Sine of ax cosine of bx is equal to 1/2 sine a plus bx plus sine a minus bx. That's precisely the identity that I'm using to rewrite this in this way. Right? As you can see, the a is equal to 2, the b is equal to 4. Right? And even though we have sine and cosine, the ultimate identity only deals with the sine, right? Which makes it kind of easier. Not that it would make a huge difference, but it just looks better to deal with one function, one trigonometric function. Right? So then it's straightforward, right? 1/2 multiplies the sine of 6x dx, right? And I'm splitting this into two integrals, plus 1/2 sine of negative 2x dx. Right? Then using the U substitution, u is equal to 6x, du is equal to 6 dx. Right? So dx is du over 6. Right? So we need 1/2 times 1/6 sine of u. Right? Sine of u, the antiderivative of the sine is the negative cosine. Right? So negative cosine of u. U is 6x. Right? So 6x. Now keep in mind that this sine of negative 2x is the same as negative sine of 2x. Right? Because we know that sine of negative a is negative sine a, because sine is an odd function. Right? We know that the negative goes out like this. So it means that negative sine of 2x. Right? So we put that negative outside. So negative 1/2 sine of 2x dx. And don't forget, since you found one antiderivative, you want to already include some type of constant as capital K. Right? And then what are we going to have? We're going to have negative 1/12 cosine of 6x. And then using the U substitution again here, u is 2x, of course, the du is 2 dx. So dx is du over 2, right? So we need one more 1/2. So minus 1/2 times 1/2. And the antiderivative of sine of u is going to be negative cosine of u. So negative cosine of u. Now what is u? Let's substitute it quickly. 2x, right? Plus the c. Why is it not k and c? Because it's a different type of constant, right? We found the second antiderivative already, right? So the constant in the end will change. So we need to denote it as a different type of constant, right? So I'm changing the letter type from the k to c. And the c is the one that you normally see in the very end in your final answer, right? So as a result, what do we get? We get negative 1/12 cosine of 6x. Now two negatives gives you a plus, right? Negative and negative, so plus 1/4, right? The 1/2's here. Cosine of 2x plus a constant. Right, so this is the correct antiderivative. And of course you can write 1/4 cosine of 2x first and then write minus 1/12 cosine of 6x just to make it more beautiful if you want, but it doesn't make it incorrect if you write it this way. Hope this was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.